Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, everybody. The corporate structure said in order to convey what I want to convey to you in 10 minutes, it usually takes me 2 hours. I think I must wear something that at least you can ask the guy next to you, that nut guy with the red shirt, what did he say? Or you can ask me in some other stage, were you the nut with the red shirt? I sort of take it back. In about 96, I was asked by the police structure, because I think differently, to add value in car guarding. And in 2000, I patented the handheld parking meter in order to make car guarding, the better car guarding, feasible and viable. And I miss the Astros that all the traffic chiefs used to give to me when I used to come and talk to them about handheld parking meters. I could imagine a traffic chief thinking of a guy walking around with this great big thing. All right, we progressed. And what I want to say to you now is actually joining forces with TCS, which is, let's call it, the grandfathers of back offices possibly. I've been called the grandfather of modern parking. We've taken a new step in that we see handheld technology as bridging the problem that we have today, and all municipalities have, of getting the cycle finished. And I think we are one of the few companies in the world that apply technology that increases jobs. So when we get into a town, especially now with our partners TCS, we create literally hundreds of jobs because we are using very innovative camera technology. Now, I always say, now to collect the violation is like swatting flies with a fly swatter. Gets very busy, you miss many of the shots. Taking the violation around through a good back office, bringing the violation back onto the handheld. So when the guy comes to park, and surely within 30 days he's going to come back to the supermarket, when he comes to park, he can get his notice of intended prosecution straight off the handheld. Right. I basically covered everything except one point. Remember in 1996, I was asked by the police structure to help formalize car guards to try and reduce street crime. Our whole structure is focused on reducing crime on street. Now, I hold the patent, which I haven't really strictly applied in order to get the concept out there. And I've negotiated with almost everybody in the handheld parking industry. And all that we ask is acknowledge our patent. We don't want to fight with you in 2014, the other guys up there. Put your data into our database that we apply, so when the bank robbers come into, say Mervyn, he's got our newest technology in Paul, we can actually tell all the law enforcement structure that this is a highly suspicious car. There could be a problem. So I thank you for this. I've been in this game now, like I say, almost 17 years. Basically, I call it social science. I want to make a difference for the future of this country, for the future of my children, my grandchildren. I cannot do it alone. Our business card says, we can turn grey issues into gold better together. We need you people, because 40% of all this money goes straight into job creation, minimum. And that is what's going to help us reduce our crime and make this great country possibly just a bit greater. Thank you very, very much.